I'm back here again for our video, and in this video I'm going to be doing an all horror VHS update showing off all the horror tapes that I picked up over this past month. Now, I was originally going to be showing these off in my upcoming Christmas update when I show off all the Blu-rays and everything else that I got myself for Christmas, but I decided why not just do a separate video showing off these horror VHSs just so that I can show them off in better detail, because if I showed them off in my Christmas update, I've got a lot of other stuff that I'm going to be showing off in that video, and I just won't have enough time to show these off in as much detail as I want to show them off in. So I thought, why not just do a separate video showing off my horror VHSs. So I've got some pretty cool stuff. I've got 2 slipcases, 2 clamshells, and 3 big boxes, and I'll be saving my favorite big box for last. There's nothing too rare in this video, nothing too crazy rare or anything. These aren't impossible to get, but they're all still very, very cool tapes. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by showing off the 2 slipcases that I have. So the first horror VHS I'm going to be showing off is a movie that I've been wanting in my collection ever since I got back into collecting horror VHS. This is a Halloween-themed horror movie, which I absolutely love anything Halloween. And that movie is Jekylls. Look at this cover right here. Got this crazy image right here of this guy here with this jack-o'-lantern head. He's holding an axe right here. You got the town below him. Just absolutely amazing artwork. VHS has some of the best artwork. Like I said, I've heard a lot of things about this movie. I've heard it's kind of a so bad it's good movie. But it's a Halloween-themed horror movie, and I've been wanting to see it because I love Halloween, as you guys know, and anything related to Halloween, any movies I want to check out. Now, you might notice that there is a kind of little line right here, a faded line, underneath where it says the title. And when I saw the listing of this on eBay, it had this little line across, and I was kind of wondering, what that was from. And I've even seen another listing of this same tape with that exact same line right here, and I was kind of wondering what it was. And when I actually got this in the mail, there was a piece of tape from here all the way across the front to here sides. And I'm like, why was there? It wasn't in the listing at all. So I was kind of wondering, why was there a piece of tape? I assumed that the rental shop maybe did it, because this is an ex-rental. I did manage to peel off the tape, and I managed to peel most of it off except for this little spot right here. And the reason why I kept that is because when I tried to peel this part off, it actually started to pull off some of the artwork. And so there is a little bit of tape right there because I didn't want to peel off any of the artwork. So I just thought it was just kind of weird. There was a big, piece of tape across the front of it, and that's why that line is like that right there. You can barely see it, but let me give you guys a close-up of this artwork right here. Really just love this image of this, this jack-o'-lantern face right here. There's some sticker residue on it right there, but I'll be sure to, get that off with Goo Gone. There's the title Jacko, and got the tagline right there, it's harvest time. And you got the town right here. Here's the spine. Does have a few little rental stickers on it, but and then here's the back. So like I said, guys, very happy to finally own this movie in my collection. And I've actually seen the DVD of this on eBay as well, and the DVD is actually more expensive than the VHS. The DVD is like $30-something. And so, I'm happy with the so even though it is available on DVD, I'm still happy to own the VHS. It's been a tape I've been wanting in my collection, and I finally have it. Now, next movie I'm going to show off is a movie that I've seen some horror fans show off, some horror collectors here on YouTube show off, and it's always looked interesting to me, but I've never seen this release of the film until I saw it on eBay, and that is the film Haunts. This is the Video Treasures release, and just look at this amazing artwork. First you got this guy right here with this crazy looking white mask, and then you got this naked woman right here right on the front, with the water coming down, and then you have a pair of bloody scissors, blocking her. This is something that you just don't see on a lot of DVD or Blu-ray covers. Just a naked woman right there on the front. Of course, it's not showing off anything too much, but still, it's just artwork you just don't see these days. Right here, there's the title, Haunts. There's a tagline right there. And this is a Video Treasures release, which, I know some people aren't really big fans of Video Treasures, but I mean, I have an Alice, Sweet Alice tape from Video Treasures, and it has a really cool, really cool artwork on it as well. So I mean, I'm fine with it. There's a spine. It just has a smaller image of the front right there. Haunts. And in the back, there's no artwork on the back. I have seen people show off the big box of this, which the big box has some amazing artwork as well. But, yeah, very, very cool art. And, like I said, I've seen some horror collectors show this off, in their VHS collection. And so I thought, why not pick the movie up? Alright, now I'm going to move on to the clamshells. And the first clamshell I'm going to show was released by Transworld Entertainment. And that is Monster Dog. And this movie stars Alice Cooper, which, Alice Cooper in a horror movie, that's all I need to know. But just look at this cover right here. Absolutely amazing artwork. Like right there you got this awesome image of this demonic looking dog, and then you got this house right here, Alice Cooper, and Transworld Entertainment logo right down there. Just absolutely amazing artwork. There's the spine. Very cool. And in the back, the top of the cover has a little bit of wear on it, because when I first got this, the top of the cover was kind of sticking out of the plastic, so it's not, top's not in the best shape, but for the most part, the artwork is in really nice condition. Cool images from the film right there. And you might be able to notice, but in the background, it actually shows an image of a dog's face. Like right here, you can kind of see the eyes, and you move on down, and there's his teeth right here. You can kind of see in the background. I loved how they did that. You can kind of see it. But yeah, very, very cool tape, and very happy to add it to my collection. Now, next clamshell is a Magnum Video clamshell that I've wanted for a very long time, and that is the Mad Butcher. Just look at this artwork right here. You got this crazy image of this butcher right here holding the butcher knife, and then you have a naked woman and a grinder. I mean, like I said, you don't see this type of artwork on DVD or Blu-ray releases, at least not so much. That's one thing that's great about horror VHS, is just the artwork, alone. But right here says the Mad Butcher, and then there's the tagline: "Meat is meat, but the sausage is special." Pretty funny. There's the Magnum Entertainment logo right there. Show you guys the spine. Once again, Magnum Entertainment. Love Magnum. They have some of the coolest, they have some of the best artwork in my opinion. I just love to look at their tapes. Just like that cool drawn image right there. Couple images from the film. Kind of block that because there's actually a little bit of nudity on the back of this. Once again, stuff you don't see on DVD or Blu-ray covers is, sometimes they'll have image of, they'll have nudity on cover, VHS covers. I also really like that the tape label was green, which is pretty cool. There's a little bit of sticker residue on the actual tape, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape, and very happy to finally own this tape in my collection. Alright guys, now we're down to the 3 big boxes, and the first big box on the show off was also released by Magnum Entertainment, and that is Dr. Jekylls Dungeon of Death. And just look at this artwork right here, because it's great artwork of this guy right here. You got these women, and then you got the sort of mansion or castle in the background. And if you look really closely, you can actually see a hanging woman right there. That's just something else that I love about horror VHSs, is that the artwork is just so well done, so much detail. There's even smaller images in the artwork. Once again, that's just something you just don't see as much in today, because now it's all about just put images from the movie on the cover. You don't see as many companies. Of course, there are companies like Era Video and Scream Factory that do it, but they do their own artwork for films and stuff like that, but there's a tagline: a blood-drenched hellhole of unsuspected whores. You got this fire right here. Magnum Entertainment, once again. Tape's in not the best shape. There are some dents in it, and it's not in the best condition, but still, very, very cool big box. Very happy to own this in my collection. Here's the back. Got some nice bloody images right there. And there's this other spine. Got a girl screaming. So yeah, very, very cool. Very happy to have this in my collection. Also, the person that sent it to me also sent it in a nice protective plastic right here. So that's really nice. I'm always glad when people do that. That's something about, buying tapes from actual collectors. They make sure that it gets to you in one piece, and they make sure it gets to you in the best, in the best way, best condition possible. So I always appreciate that. Very happy to have that in my collection. Now the next big box is pretty cool because it has one of the longest movie titles that I've ever read. And this is a big box from Camp Video. And this is The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies. Now that is a title for you. Look at this artwork right here. Just really, really awesome artwork. You got a nice tagline right there if you guys want to pause and just read all that. There you go. Pretty cool images. And this is the first monster musical, which is pretty cool. Like I said, this was released by Camp Video, not to be confused with Camp Motion Pictures. Very, very cool tape. There's a few dents in it. It's not in the best shape, but I mean, for a tape that was released in, when was this released? Just hold on one sec. 1986. For a tape that was released in 1986, it's not going to be in the best condition. There's the spine right here. And then here's the back. Very, very awesome big box. It is rated PG, but, back then, PG was almost as bad as R back when, this movie came out. So, very, very cool. Very, very happy to own this big box in my collection. I've wanted it for a long time. I love this artwork. Very, very nice. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention about the Dr. Jekylls Dungeon of Death. The tape in it is not the original tape. It's actually the re-release from Genesis, I believe. It doesn't have the original tape, which is kind of funny because my other Magnum Video big box of She-Freak also has a re-release tape in it as well. It doesn't have the original tape, which, it doesn't bother me. I know some people are bothered by that, but to be honest, I'm just perfectly happy with having the big box and having the film. Alright, and the last tape I'm going to show off, which is my favorite, I've actually kind of already almost showed it off, just point my camera over here, but the last big box I'm going to show off is a tape that I actually just got in the mail today, and ever since I first discovered what a horror big box VHS was, I've seen people have this tape, and I've always wanted it, and I'm very happy to have it. Like I said, this just came in the mail today. And that is Sometimes Aunt Martha Does Dreadful Things. Awesome artwork right there on the front. And you got this crazy one right here holding a knife. She just isn't herself these days. Very, very cool. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people show off this tape. Now, as you guys can kind of see, the original plastic is actually still on it, which is pretty cool. Just the bottom of it has been cut out. And the bottom has some wear on it, since, the person who originally had it, they obviously just cut the plastic off the bottom so they could get the tape out. So the bottom flap is, has some wear on it, but the rest of the tape is actually in really nice condition. The rest of the big box is in amazing condition. This actually is probably my best condition big box that I own in my collection. There's hardly any wear on any of the other parts of the box. The back right here, crazy looking images. And this is an active home video release from 1985. There's a little synopsis if you guys want to pause and read that. There you go. So yeah, like I said, really happy with this tape considering the fact that it's, the best condition big box that I own in my collection. It's been a big box I've been wanting for a long time. I did try to get the tape out earlier, but since it probably hasn't been opened and taken out for a while, it was really a tight squeeze, and I really just wasn't able to. Eventually, I probably will when I get a chance, when I want to actually watch the movie. But as of right now, that I'm just really happy to have this really awesome tape. And like I said, the fact that it still has most of its plastic on it, except for the bottom, and the fact that it's in this great condition is really awesome. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is my horror VHS update for the month of December. Definitely let me know what you guys think about all the tapes that I picked up throughout this month. And I do think that if I continue to get, a good amount of horror VHSs, I might just start doing separate updates, just showing these off, because I know there are some people that just enjoy seeing people show off horror VHSs, and it's a great way for my videos to not be super long, because if I show these off in my Christmas update, then that video is going to be really long, because I have a lot of Blu-rays to show off in that video, as well as a few other stuff. So I thought it would be cool to just do a separate video just showing off my horror VHS tapes. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about all the tapes that I showed off. Let me know what is your favorite of everything that I showed off. For me, it's definitely the sometimes Aunt Martha Does Dreadful Things big box, and the Mad Butcher Magnum Video Clamshell, and probably Jekylls. Those are probably my three favorites out of all the ones I showed off. So let me know what you guys think down below. As always, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or join my movie collecting Facebook group, links will be down below to that in the description box as well. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope everyone has a great Saturday.